Hello Twin Flames, welcome to today's energy check-in, okay? I will be doing a Divine Masculine DM to DF reading later on today. I'm just waiting on some new cards to be delivered, okay? I've got a bunch of new cards coming in. I'll do a little bit of a haul, okay? So let's start with the energy around the connection today. I'm going to be doing this all in one video just to save time. So let's see. So the energy around the connection today, we've got focus on love, okay? Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. So I feel like this is definitely both DM and DF are both bringing toward the connection today. This is what's happening, okay? Union. We've been getting this all week, okay? Union is here. You deserve love. So they're both really sort of anchoring in. I am going to be talking about both divine feminine and divine masculine energies, what I've channeled. Okay, I didn't channel anything for the connection energies. I just wanted to sort of let this speak for itself. So we've got definitely both are really sort of anchoring into union energies here, okay? I feel like by the end of this month, especially with this partial solar eclipse coming on 30th of April, I will be doing a video on that for Twin Flames and for the, just for collective. I feel like there's a lot of you guys that are coming into union around this time. Communication, so some of you can expect to be hearing from your counterpart today, okay? Or you can expect a little bit more open communication, okay? Or maybe your divine masculine or your divine feminine is being a little bit more communicative with you today. But there's definitely an air of equal communication here. Prosperity lies ahead. This is really, really good. We've got new moon in Taurus, and this is wait, is it gonna be a new moon or is it gonna be a full, what do we just have? No, yeah, we just had a full moon, so it's gonna be the new moon in Taurus. Solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse. Wow, love that. Confidence, okay? So there's definitely a sense of confidence between the two. Wow, I love that. Prosperity lies ahead, confidence, communication. So focusing on love, wedding, and you deserve love, you are lovable. I definitely feel like both twins are really feeling like their selves here, like their truest selves. They're really feeling confident and they're sort of anchoring into the union energies here. Guys, we've got wedding and commitment. We literally cannot make this up. Forgiveness. So I feel like there's an air of forgiveness. Both twins are definitely forgiving each other here and forgiving themselves. I feel like what's happening here today is what's happening individually. So it's like the alchemy of both twins individually forgiving each other. It's like I'm seeing like a key turning in the lock. So it's like it's forging the key, and the key is this is a really strange analogy, Spirit, but I'm just gonna go with it. The key is what has been like a key makeup, right? Whoever has made the key, both of them have made the key, and the key is then fitting into the lock and turning because of it, okay? This like literally commitment and wedding, you literally can't write it. Okay, so the animal spirit card, Peacock. And this talks about an energy of like beauty. Let's have a look at the Peacock here. Inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. Wow, there's a synchronicity here. When in balance, confident and kind. Okay, so I feel like both twins are feeling a little bit more in balance today. When out of balance, can't digest situations. To bring into balance, meditation on navel, which is the solar plexus. No. It's either, I can't remember, the navel is either, I feel like it's solar plexus. Solar plexus is a sense of confidence, and the sacral chakra is the creativity, life force energy. So I definitely feel like solar plexus energy. Divine feminines, do some solar plexus meditation if you're not feeling this sense of confidence yet, okay? Do meditation on the lower chakras, okay? I will post a great quick 11-minute, I'll post two. I'll post an 11-minute lower chakra meditation that I did last night just as I was going to sleep. And I'll also post a 3-hour lower chakras meditation that you can just have in the background as you sleep, okay? The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This is definitely what's happening. Both twins are definitely focusing on that. We just had, I don't know if you guys would have, if that would have picked up, we've had like a truck horn honking. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. Guys, union is literally coming. Union is literally coming for a lot of you. This is amazing, and I'm hearing, but the work doesn't stop. So once union happens, okay, I'm gonna do like we're in union now, what? Okay, I'm going to meditate on that and let spirit give me that information. Okay, you guys have dealt with and released a hell of a lot. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. This is definitely twin flame energy. I am so excited. All right, let's have a look at the tarot cards. Judgment. Wow. Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups. This is definitely talking about a sense of like awakening here. It's like, look at this. This is like the higher self. The higher self. So, this is, look at this. Twins awakening to the higher self. This is like creator. Twins awakening to the higher self here. And as a result, they're feeling like we're feeling like our most confident selves, right? This is confidence. This is confidence to go after whatever it is that we want to in our lives, okay? And having that connection to source, but not only that, but our connection to our psyche, right? And knowing, this is like, there's a direction, there's a sense of direction when it comes to this confidence. We know how, because we're awakened here and we have this connection with our inner self and our higher self, as well as our intuition, we know exactly where to direct this energy. That's what is happening within the connection today. That is absolutely insane, guys. I literally can't get over this. Like, I'm literally not even making this up. Okay, that's insane. Let's have a look at the divine feminine energies here. Got that horn again. Okay, so divine feminine, I channeled a song for you, Lilac Wine. I've been seeing a lot of lilac energies. Oh, by the way, if you guys are interested in a giveaway, I am going to be giving away one of these decks. This is the newest deck I've got. Absolutely love it. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram because I will announce, I'll announce on both, but for the giveaway, you will have to be following me on Instagram and YouTube. I'm just waiting for this to arrive in the mail. Once it does, it's on, all right? I will be giving that away. Okay, so Divine Feminines, Lilac Wine by Jeff Buckley. I've put it in the Divine Counterpart, what is it called? Playlist, and I will post it in the comments. Was channeling a lot of abundance and prosperity. So you're going to be seeing Divine Feminines, a lot of abundance and prosperity coming in. And it's funny because when this happens, and that's however you define abundance and prosperity, right? However, you know, you're going to find that the closer you get to union, the more that this comes in. Okay. Absolutely love it. Lower chakra meditation. Again, I'll post that in the description or in the comments and the description. A sense of ease and flow. I really feel like the feminines are really getting into and anchoring and really just naturally feeling this sense of ease and flow. And I was channeling the sense of like the color lilac and lots of purples and things too. So lilac represents innocence, youthfulness, spirituality, and tranquility, which is definitely what we've channeled here. All right, let's have a look. Divine Feminines. The energy around the Divine Feminines today, we've got spiritual connection. So we're really, really in tune, with the sense of the spirituality of the connection with our twin. Trust. We're in that ease and flow, that feeling of trust here. Agreement. Okay, so we're holding up our end of the bargain here, holding up our end of the agreement, and we're really sort of in agreement energetically. It's like, yep, we know exactly where we're at now. It's like you can sense union. You can sense union here. Strawberries as well. A win-win outcome is forecast. And look at this with the full moon in Libra, the energies of that lingering and allowing union to happen here. But the balancing of the scales, I feel like Divine Feminines, your masculine and feminine energies are quite balanced at this time. Keep doing that lower chakra meditation. It's literally just like an 11-minute thing, or if you prefer to sort of, you know, just have it on with your AirPods when you're going to and from, like when you're walking somewhere. It's you don't need to focus on it. It's just in the background because it is binaural beats. Audible guidance. Literally, what was I saying? Literally, what was I saying? So also pay attention to like what you're hearing. Okay, so you might be having conversations with people, or you might hear something on the radio, the TV, or just, you know, you might overhear a conversation outside or something like that. But definitely you're going to be getting some sort of like clairaudient guidance here, but also listen to those meditations, whether it be as you're doing something like cleaning, just with your headphones, or whether you put it on your speakers just in the background, or when you're going to sleep, just having that one on in the background. Healing. So we're definitely in this energy of healing now, but I also feel like there is healing going on in the background. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's like we're not actively healing right this minute. Like we've been actively healing, and that is sort of still, the energies of that are still lingering, and it's like sort of still helping us heal in the background. Beaver. So yeah, definitely hard work. Okay, so not hard work, but we've been working hard towards our goals here. Turtle, this is an interesting one. Let's have a look at those two energies. So both water energies, so we're really in our water energy here, guys. Beaver, hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. So you're really sort of committed to union here, but committed to yourself and creating a beautiful foundation through healing and trusting. And you're in, I can't get over this. Like you're really in tune with your connection with your twin right now. Really, really in tune with your connection with your twin. The beaver personality is a welcomed sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of the earth element, providing a home, financial stability. This is what I was talking about, the abundance and prosperity coming in. For a lot of you guys, it is going to be financial. My nose is very itchy. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term, steady effort. It can also signify that it is time for some karma yoga, selfless service. So when in balance, happy and doing meaningful work. When out of balance, it feels useless and worn out. To bring into balance, physical labor or selfless service. So think about how you can sort of like help other people, or even your twin. And I think, but this is essentially what's happening. We're healing, and it's like healing for not only us, but for our twin as well. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And then we have the turtle. Wow, okay. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting. Hang on, I just messed all of that up, sorry, how annoying. Trusting, at home in the self. Literally, what was I saying? There's a sense of like agreement here. And we had the quill, wait, what was it? The communication card here. Got the quill and the ink, and we've got the quill. So it's like we're ready to sign that agreement, that spiritual agreement of union. We've signed it. We're signing it. We're waiting on that to sort of come through. We're waiting on the paperwork to come through from our masculine. We're waiting for our masculine to sign that contract. It's wonderful to bring into balance an adventure. When in balance, feels peaceful, adventurous, and productive. There's lots of productivity here. When out of balance, you all right there, bird? When out of balance, it slows down to a halt. Okay. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And they're not even one after the other in here. We've got the oyster next. And then we've got maybe does the beaver come then? Yeah. So there's one between. That's amazing. We're really in flow, Divine Feminines. Keep doing what you're doing. Anchor into this. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. So we're grounding practicality and spirituality. I absolutely love that. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, trust, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. So some of you guys might be sharing your experiences here. Some of you guys might be starting a channel or some social media where you're sharing your experience about this twin journey and everything that you've learned, okay? Maybe you guys are starting a podcast here. Speaking of podcasts, the link to my podcast is down in the description box, okay? So check that out. I am also offering personal readings at this time, so you can head to the Etsy link, which is in the description down below, or you can get a quick Instagram reading with me through Instagram DMs. My Instagram is down below. Just send me a DM saying that you're interested in a quick Instagram reading, and I'll send you all the information about how to purchase a reading. There is a 24-hour turnaround time on the Instagram readings and a 1 to 2 week turnaround time on the Etsy readings, but those are a little bit more in depth, that's why. I am currently working on my website at the moment where I will be offering intensive, extensive inner child healing and childhood trauma readings, as well as twin flame readings, okay? Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay, so we can move on to the tarot cards now, which are the death cards. So I feel like we've gone through a transformation, but there is an ending of I feel like we've already gone through that transformation and we're healing that currently. I feel like we're on the other side of the bridge. I really do. Oh, we've got extra cards here. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, we're rebuilding at this time. 6 of Cups. This is reunion. I saw something burning over there. Look at this. Okay, so there is like an ending toward, like we're rebuilding from a place of strength, not a place of fear. We're really anchoring into the mantra of let love carry you. I'm letting love carry me today and every day. This is definitely talking about childhood wounds, childhood trauma, and healing the inner child, reparenting the inner child here. I definitely feel like this change has already taken place and we're healing from all of that and working toward grounding in that releasing of that. Wow, Divine Feminines. This is really beautiful, but I feel like this isn't like new energy. This is very transformative, but I feel like we're grounding into the transformation that's already happened and we're starting to see results. So continue doing what you're doing. This change has literally already happened and we're ridding ourselves of the old here. Bringing back a sense of joy and harmony here as well. So find a way to connect with your inner child today. I really feel like that's going to be quite beneficial for you. All right, let's see. We're going to do the Divine Masculines now. So Divine Feminines, feel free to stick around and listen to what's going on with your Divine Masculine today. Okay, so what I channel for the Divine Masculines. So I noticed last night my masculine was reaching out in his sleep. So for those of you who are physically separated from your masculines, you may, and in a no contact situation, so either or both, you might have been having dreams about them, paying attention to your dreams here, because I feel like the masculines are reaching out in the sleep state, because that's like where they're most vulnerable, okay? Not being able to hide that vulnerability, not being able to protect themselves from being vulnerable in their sleep. So my masculine on the outside, not being very affectionate, not like withholding it, but I think subconsciously projecting, like subconsciously withdrawing in order to protect, as we were talking about the, you know, how the masculines are bracing for impact. They're sort of waiting for us to leave or waiting for us to be fed up and, you know, leave them on their own, leave them to their own devices, because all they've known is that when they get to this point, right, because they're facing the karmic situations, when it gets to this point, people leave, right? So it's like, well, we're not going anywhere, energetically or physically, so yeah, anyway, they're sort of like protecting themselves by trying not to engage, consciously engage with us physically. So, but I noticed twice in his sleep last night, George reached out and like was holding my leg and just like tickling my leg, or he would reach out for me. So I just thought that was, like when I realized this morning, I couldn't help but laugh to myself, because I'm like, that's so funny. You can't hide it in your sleep. But I just enjoyed that, and I returned that. I cuddled into him, or I cuddled into it, or I put my hand on his hand, and just, letting him know that, yeah, I'm still receptive to your energy. I'm not going, oh, so now you want to, it's nothing like that. Karmic situations are coming to a head. Okay, so whether they're in a karmic relationship, or whether it's, they're in a karmic situation with their job, like mine is, and also karmic situations when it comes to them needing to release, that feeling of needing to be, protecting themselves from being vulnerable, so that they're not, like a deer in the headlights, like all of a sudden, oh no, like we've turned the lights on. They're bringing me back to sunglasses at night, so they're wearing sunglasses so that when they do face that fear, the headlights, it's not as damaging. So that's the protective. That's the protection of the vulnerability. Their eyes are vulnerable, right? Wow, I've just made that connection there. I've noticed as well little bouts of enthusiasm coming through, which is the natural vulnerable state. So it's like the natural state of their enthusiasm towards us, or just in general, in relation to like conversing with us, things like that. Like I was knitting in bed last night, and George wasn't very talkative yesterday at all. He seemed very depressed and very worn out, and he later told me that he was feeling sick, which is the next thing I'm going to talk about. But he turned over and he was like, he goes, you didn't tell me that you turned 87, like just being really like joking with me. And I was like, I just pissed myself laughing, because I was like, oh my God, that's so funny. Like I haven't experienced him being that cheeky to me in like a couple of weeks. And it was just nice to have that. So I just engaged back. I didn't, I made a mental note of it and just engaged back, so that there's more enthusiasm coming through with the masculines. Sickness from being overworked, or needing to deal with karmic situation. The universe is forcing them to slow down and leave that. Or, if they have a karmic situation with their job, right, and they haven't been taking time off, or they haven't needed to take time off. Or they haven't had the opportunity to take time off, right? They're in like a tricky situation with their job where, maybe they, are a casual worker working full-time hours, or, stepping in for like a manager while they find a manager for the department, or whatever it is, something like that. That's what's happening with my counterpart. So he can't take paid time off. So he hasn't had a holiday or paid time off. He hasn't had time off in like 3 years. So this is definitely coming to a head where he's like feeling sick. He's got a sore throat. He's feeling stuffy. And I was like, babe, you might have COVID. Like we need to do a rat test. And yeah, he woke up this morning not feeling great. So yeah, definitely we'll keep updated on that. But I definitely feel like that's talking about, it could be ascension sickness too, but I really feel like this is the universe forcing them. Like, because if George gets sick, or if he gets COVID, obviously he can't go to work. He has to have a week off, right? So there's that week off of reset and relax. Very, very interesting for the Divine Masculines. All right, let's have a look at their cards. So this is the energy around them today. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. So you can expect this today. Divine Feminines, Divine Masculines, I definitely feel like you can probably confirm, if you're watching this, that this is definitely the energy that you're in. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. This is exactly what they're doing. They're working on their partnership. They're working on the partnership with the connection with their feminines by using their actions. So they could be doing something for the feminine today. They could be reaching out to the feminine. We channel the reaching out. They could be reaching out physically, like to cuddle, or to kiss, or to have some time together. They could be wanting to do some things together, go out on date night. Oh, as well, with the enthusiasm as well, I wanted to say, there's this new movie that I want to go and see in the cinema. And I sent it to him and I said, oh my gosh, like, what did I say? Let me get it. I said, date night next week. I would love to see this. Sent him the thing. And he replied almost instantly going, sure, exclamation mark. So it was just, yeah, that enthusiasm there. What else have we got? Duality again. So I feel like the masculines are realizing that there is no duality here. There's the merging of the two. Okay, we keep this card has been absolutely haunting us. Yeah, twin flames are non-dual. They're non-duality, and they're really sort of awakening to this and like, okay, it's safe for me to work on this. It's safe for me to give back to this. Because whatever the feminines have been doing, or, you know, the energies that the feminines have been standing in, and the, you know, just anchoring into the positivity and the positive energies, it's been, you know, cultivating a safe space energetically for the masculines where they feel like they can reach out, especially during the sleep state, when their subconscious is dormant, right? When their ego is not there. They can't keep their ego in check in their sleep. So they're reaching out to the feminine because that's truly what they want. I feel like physically for a lot of the masculines, it's a subconscious thing where they're withholding and withdrawing and not touching or kissing or cuddling, or, you know, not wanting to be affectionate, whether it be verbally or in person with the feminine. I don't think that's a conscious choice. I really don't. And I think that's not something that I ever really hear spoken about within this journey. It's definitely a subconscious thing that their subconscious is doing, because their subconscious is detecting and looking for and detecting. It's like, oh, okay, this is at the point in all my relationships that I've had at this point where I get left, or where I get cheated on, or whatever the story may be, the subconscious story, the subconscious belief, the subconscious dominant belief, dominant thought that is with the masculines at this time. They're needing to shed that, but they're also sort of overcoming that here. Okay, don't let your past hold you back. Literally what I was just talking about. Other people, spirit guides. Okay, so spirit guides are definitely communicating with the masculines today through other people. So I feel like their spirit guides are showing up today through other people. Okay, and this is what is going on for the masculines. They are sort of getting guidance. The spirit guides are with them today. They're showing them things through other people. That's really powerful. Guys, they've got marriage on their mind. They've got union heavily on their mind. For those of you who are like in still a relationship, like you're not broken up with your counterpart, with your masculine or with your feminine, the masculines are really thinking about proposing. I've been seeing rings. I've been seeing, you know, other people, other twin flame readers posting about proposals coming. Like, I've wanted this for a very long time, so I would not be surprised if it happens this year. I would absolutely love that. But regardless, just being back in that energetic and spiritual union with my twin would be more than enough. The unicorn energy. So this is what we got for at the start of the week. This was the energy of the overall connection for the week. Wow. So unicorns might be a sign. So the divine masculines might be seeing unicorns a lot. I know I have been seeing unicorns a lot in like YouTube videos and things like that. People were talking about unicorn energy, things like that. They're definitely, look, we've got this. It's the spirit cards, which is the big, it's like essentially the major arcana type beat for this deck. They've got 3 of these cards. They've got the deer, so they're in that deer energy that we were in yesterday, which is the mother, the divine feminine energy, and tarantula. Beautiful. Let's have a look at those. So the unicorn is the third eye chakra. Reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. Okay, they're really in connection with that. So they're in their higher chakras, and we're in our lower chakras, which is exactly where we should be right now on the twin flame journey. This is exactly where it should be. And this is what happens right before union. Deer energy, loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. When in balance, they are receptive, compassionate, and nurturing. And then the tarantula energy. I'll read this one full in depth because we haven't had that this week. Tarantula at a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. So I really feel like regardless, they're really sort of stepping into their life purpose. And the way that they do that is through union, through the connection with their feminine. That will then lead them further to their life purpose. But like all of us, right? I have, you know, career life purpose, and this is part of doing this is part of my life purpose. But also this union is also part of this connection with my twin is also part of my life purpose, just like it is for them. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream. Don't let your past hold you back. Where is it? Sorry, guys. Yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. When in balance, follows intuition to bring into balance daily journaling. I really, really, really feel like the masculines, like this is the divine feminine energy that we've mastered. Now we're sort of like really, because we're focusing on our divine masculine energy within us, the divine feminine energy can come through. So whatever we've just done and whatever we've just been through, whatever we've just worked through, it's paying off and it's translating to the masculine. Their feminine energies are coming into play here. They're connecting with the intuition and then nurturing and understanding and realizing what it is they need to about their life's purpose. And it starts with the union. It starts with giving the relationship a chance. It starts with them opening up and being vulnerable and actions speaking loudly, expressing their love through their actions. They're not letting their past hold them back anymore. They know this. And I feel like for a lot of them, this is something that will just happen sort of really quite organically. So keep an eye out for this today, guys. All right. I'm going to leave it there. As I said, I will be doing a DM to DF reading once my delivery gets here. It should be here any minute now. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can do so by messaging me on Instagram for a quick 24-hour turnaround reading. Or you can book an in-depth reading through my Etsy shop, which the link for that will be down below in the description box as well. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like these videos and if you find that they're helpful to you on your twin flame journey. Please give this video a like so that it can get out there and reach more people, because we've got some very powerful messages here. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, because I do post daily twin flame readings and messages, sort of more like a snapshot of what's happening day to day. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.